So, hello, you guys. Now, I'm coming through here very shortly. I have a reading at 11:30. Shout out to y'all. Okay, I had a very good, productive day. I did want to bring some things to mind, or some things to conversation, and of course, this is me asking. This is also me telling. It's two in one, and I would love feedback from you all. So I have been offering services since 2016. And of course, there are quite a few of you who, been with me since that time. And either way, I believe that was like 9 years ago. And so we've offered events, we've offered classes, we've offered a whole bunch of stuff since then. Right. And so I've always been curious to know, you guys, because of course I'm asking and I'm telling. We know that there are industries, and certain industries offer certain services, and we can even say certain entities offer certain services. And so McDonald's is offering burger and fries and a drink, and I don't think they offer samples. I don't think I think they usually offer like buy one, get one free, which you have to support the business, right? And so every day, every month, every quarter, there's a new sale because, of course, they're trying to increase their sales or get rid of certain products. Because from what I was told, McDonald's and even like your grocery stores and stuff, their stuff is only allowed to be on the shelf for like 90 days to 120 days. Sometimes some stores will get, they'll go past that. But of course, if that ever happens, you report it. And baby, you'll get a gift card from most companies. And what I mean is you go to a grocery store, you get something on the shelf and it says expire, unless it's milk, dairy, you can't prolong those things too long. But things like canned goods, they last for like 5, 6 years, 2 years, 3 years, 4 years, 2 years out. If you go to a store and the canned goods, and this could be certain products as well, but the canned goods are about to expire, and hell, we'll say dressing. The dressing is about to expire in 3 months. And it's still full price. You take that, you take a receipt as proof of purchase, you reach out to the corporate office of the store and you let them know what's going on. And like I said, you'll get a gift card. Because they're not supposed to have stuff on their shelves like that. It's not supposed to just be seen. That's why they do sales and stuff every 2 weeks, every 3 weeks, every 6 weeks. But either way, going back to the topic, so they offer services and they expect for you to support their service because, of course, it costs money and it costs these things to keep a business afloat and, to do things. Okay. And if that says someone who is not necessarily a business, but they say they offer services in exchange for their services, they're asking for donations. I would think, unless they're on drugs and stuff, they're offering these services at a certain price to cover any expenses that they may acquire while they're offering these services. And so either way, I've always been curious to know, because this is not me. I'm not that girl to go get free shit. I'm not that girl to go to all unique buffet and sit there all day to eat all I can eat. I'm not that girl that will buy unlimited chicken wings and sit there and just eat. I'm not that girl. I'll probably get unlimited chicken wings, probably challenge myself, but I won't expect for them to bring me out like 60 wings in one sitting. I'm that girl that if someone gifts me something, I like to work towards that somehow, some way, because I believe that everything is in exchange. So what reality, what type of person, what type of people reach out to people who offer services and expect to get the services they offer for free or at a discounted rate when they're not offering the discounted rate or they're not offering the stuff for free? I would love all answers, all feedback, no answers wrong or any of that. I'm just curious to know, because throughout the years, you guys, I received emails from people. Some people I've not talked to in years, like they got work with me in like 2018, and then they decided to hit me up in 2022 for work. And they'll say, oh, you used to charge this amount or whatever. Or they'll feel like because they got work done with me in the past that, hey, I don't have to contribute. And I'm going to say this bottom line is what you give me, I give you. And it's in all aspects of my life. Okay. If you are good to me, I'm good to you. If you are giving to me, I'm giving to you. Right. The idea that I come here and I offer services and products to people, and of course, we all got things to do. You got things to do. I got things to do. We come here with offer services. I find it quite disturbing, to say the least. I'm say disturbing that people would reach out who don't support your business, who have not supported your business in a very long time, and they will either try to get services for free for the low, or they will try to get services that you offer, but will act like it's like, can you donate? And that's what I was thinking too. Like, I was sitting there thinking, like, how would Walmart, how would Target, how would Amazon go about this if somebody hit them up and was like, hey, are you guys able to donate some shoes to me, some clothes to me? How would they go about doing that? I'm sure they would tell you to reach out to their back office, and then the back office will ask you what type of charity event are you connected to, and then they'll do some type of charity for that event. I'm pretty sure. But you as an individual, they're not going to do that because they offer services and products, and then fortunately, people are going to buy the products, and they're based on supply and demand. So if somebody is coming with $100 to buy a product and you expect to get it for free, they're going to make sure they have enough supplies for the people that's going to buy it for $100 to have it. With that being said, there's 24 hours in a day. I don't know how people come up with the idea that I have free time and especially if you're not supporting, okay? And this even goes to people who haven't supported in years, okay? Years. And not even supporting to where you have to pay for product services, because maybe you know how to do your own work. Maybe you know how to do your own spiritual work. Maybe you want to do your own work. Maybe you don't want to get work done by a trained. I don't know what the story is. But the idea that we have Cash App, we have Zelle, we have PayPal, and and I say this, and we're gonna talk about it. People have donated 77 cents to me. People have given me $1. People have given me, $2, $2, $4. I'm appreciative of all that because I know that money is energy, and it took time to get that money. And somehow, I'm sure you work hard to get that money. Even now, I'm sure you've done something to get that money. So I'm appreciative of all donations, all gifts, even when I offer services that you support it. But if you've never, ever sent over a quarter, $1, and like I said, time changes. Every month our rent is due. Every month electricity is due. Every month your, internet is due. Every month you got to eat. Every day you got to eat. The idea that you're going to hit me up and I'm going to put either money on hold to help you out, and or I'm going to offer you anything, but you don't offer me a fuck ass thing. Let's just be real and speak it correct. Am I talking right? That I'm going to give you a fucking thing, because that's what I be thinking too. Like, let me offer something out the kindness of my heart. Let me tell you out the kindness of my heart, hey, you guys, because in the past people have sent over stuff and they say, hey, listen, I can't make it, but use this to donate to let someone come in. And of course I would either, reach out to someone who are, financially going through some difficulty, say, hey, you should join the event. Someone covers you, and, or I will do, as we did once before, maybe twice before, where I'm like, okay, y'all, let's do a raffle. Whoever we pick, you get to come, free of charge, whatever. But the idea that people are trying to use and abuse people is quite disturbing to me. Like I said, to say the least, it's quite disturbing, because I would never expect it. I would never, ever, ever expect anybody who offers services or products to give me these services or products for free, especially if I never, ever contributed to your business, if I've never, ever supported your business. And we're not talking about just coming in and talking or, viewing and all the good stuff, because, if you're a YouTube partner, that does matter. If you're a TikTok, whatever, that matters. But if you're not those things, that really don't matter. You're offering product or services. I'm assuming that you want me to support the business. And like I said, if I'm not supporting the business, I'm not expecting you to do anything for me, because I'm not doing anything for you. And that's what it comes down to. And so I'm just like, the next time I received an email or a message from a person who is not regularly supporting, who hasn't supported, let's say in 2025, because I'm willing to be fair, we'll say 2025, we're 3 months in, who has not, donated, contributed in any way, shape, or form, if I get an email and you're asking for free stuff, or you're asking for a service that I offer, and you're asking me for a discount versus, letting me give it at the kindness of my heart, I'm blocking. I'm blocking. Respectfully, I'm blocking. I'm not going to cuss you out. I'm not going to expose you. I'm not going to do a reading session. I'm just going to block you. You don't have to worry about, what, why did I get blocked? What's going on? Because it's clear as day that we offer money, options and stuff. And I'm even going to say this as well too. Some people have kind of set the standards for how I operate. It is the consumer's, fault why I charge what I charge. And I honestly feel like I should be charging more. Okay. And like I said, this is not me. This is not me saying this. These are people that regularly support me, that shows me that I don't need a fuck ass thing from you, Mystic. And here's $1,000. Here's $1,500. Here's $3,000. Here's $4,000. Here's $6,000. Just the fact that you share your energy with me, I don't need nothing from you but that. Here you go. The fact that they do that, it makes you say, damn. So here we are, people just sending stuff out of the blue. And like I said, there's people I've never even saw in the comment section. There's people I've never got an email from. There's people that I never communicated with, that when I went into my PayPal, I went into my Cash App, that I had a donation there. And in the notes, it said, keep doing what you're doing. Or, hey, I like the content that I've seen. Keep it up. So they said the idea that you would be disrespectful, because it's downright disrespectful. There's no way around that. It's downright disrespectful. It's a slap in the face. It's a spit in the face. You might as well just slap me. You might as well just say, Mystic, where you located? I just slap me right in the damn face. You might as well spit on me. You might as well piss on me. You might as well say, Mystic, you might as well send me a message and say, fuck you, dumb bitch. Like, that's what, it's the same type of energy I feel. Like I said, I would never hit you up if you offer services and products and expect a free thing, a sample. Can I get a sample? I would never expect that. Like I said, unless you're offering it, then maybe I say, hey, I see that you're offering before I spend my money, But I'm like, girl, if you're not doing that, or if I'm not doing that, I'm not going to reach out. So I expect the same from people. If you're not contributing, if you're not sowing a seed in the ministry, if you're not contributing to the elevation, to Mystic Persia, Madame Merkaba, Ancient Egyptian Magic, whatever, then like I said, please don't worry about emailing me, asking me for a fuck ass thing, because I ain't got it. I ain't got it for you. The pot is empty. The bag is empty. The hotline is disconnected, and it's disconnected because you didn't help keep the hotline on. It's disconnected because you didn't help. Because, like I said, it is what it is. It is what it is. It is what it is, babe. We always have a spare fee, and I kind of be feeling like my friends that be doing like DoorDash and Uber and shit, and they be like, girl, somebody tipped me 25 cents. Somebody tipped me 50 cents. I'm like, well, honestly, at least they gave something. Now, somebody ordering shit, you could be hungry and somebody ordering Pizza Hut and they order 5 fucking pizzas and they didn't give you a tip. And the order's fucking a $4 payout. Like that right there, that's disrespectful. Yes, they're probably thinking, well, you should be thankful that you even got a job because DoorDash gave you this job to get. But on the other hand, I'm sitting there thinking to myself, like, but I would never flaunt anything, because that's flaunting, right? That's flaunting. And I haven't told y'all this in the past. I had someone who was, kind of a known person who had money. And this worked in all areas too. When I was a streamer, when I was, a femdom, and even this, people will reach out, they'll be flossy with their money. They'll be showing their house off. They'll want to do a video call showing this big ass chateau. They'll be sitting here showing their hands in the camera with diamond rings on and shit. And bitch, they won't even give you $1. And, oh, I just came back from Paris. Oh, I'm going to Dubai. Oh, my passport got 20 stamps on it. Have you ever been off the country? And it's just like, are you kidding me? Are you fucking kidding me, babe? And that's how I be feeling. Like, girl, you're sitting here talking about how you got this big settlement, or you got a divorce and you got a large payout, or you just sold property, or you just invested in cryptocurrency, gave you a large payout. But yeah, you ever gave me a fuck ass thing. So why are we having a discussion about what cryptocurrency gave you? Because that doesn't affect me. That didn't do a fuck ass thing for me. You haven't supported my business. You're not donating nothing to the business. You're not paying for services. So why does that matter to me what crypto have done for you? Why does it matter to me what stocks have done for you? Why does it matter to me if you got an divorcement settlement? Because it looks like you're flaunting, boasting, and then have the audacity on the same, token to be like, hey, can you please, I would want. And then I love, like I said, when they'll kind of, you give them an inch to take a mile. You'll give them a reading. Okay. This is outside of the casework, y'all. Outside the consultation. You'll offer them a reading and they'll say, well, you're advising me on what I should do. And sometimes, and that's sometimes myself, I need to stop doing that too. If you say I want a reading because I need to get clarity on this situation, I need to stick to that versus getting into, well, this is what you're going to do to get them together. I need to stop doing that because, of course, that is a collaboration and or a consultation. But people have done that. They have, we're in the middle of a reading, and this is no shade or anything, y'all. Okay, I'm just, calling things out. So like I said, if you get blocked, you get blocked. You don't have to ask why you got blocked. You just got blocked. You got blocked. Okay, you don't got to ask me why. You know why. If you need to, bitch, if you need that, I can give you that pack. Okay. But they will get a reading. And in the reading, they will say, well, this is not really a reading question, but what do you think is really going on? And I'm just thinking to myself, like, what does that even mean? This is not a reading question, but I want to know because if I'm in tuned and I know what's going on and I don't have to be a woman or I don't have to be in your situation to know that I'm in tuned, I'm picking up energy. I'm picking up the phone and I'm dialing his number, your number, and I'm getting all of the static. I'm getting all of the frequency. I'm tapping into that phone line and whatever's in that home, whatever's in that box is sending me those radio waves, those frequencies, and I'm able to determine and read what those frequencies are. So what do you mean outside the reading? What am I sense that's going on? That's a reading, babe. Because we're doing a reading and I'm tapping in. So it's like, I don't know if that works on other people, but baby, like I said, I don't drink, I don't smoke, I don't do readings when I'm halfway tired. I'm not dumb. I'm not out of my mind. I don't, my faculties are all together. Like, girl, what do you mean a reading? It's not a reading, but I want to know, what do you think is really going on? Like, this is what your reading was for. You should have asked in your reading what is going on, and then we go down the list of what is going on. It's not, no, I want to know about my neighbor. I want to know about my sister-in-law. And then I want to know what's going on outside the reading. What do you think is going on? Baby, as soon as that person said that to me, baby, I immediately ended that call, sent him a cute little email and said, baby, thank you so much for your support. And I kept it pushing because I'm like, baby, I'm tapped in. So of course I'm going to tell you what is going on because I'm seeing and I'm feeling what's going on. I mean, that's obvious, girl. That's like over here saying, I'm not trying to get in free from your business, McDonald's, but it's impossible for me to try a sample of your number 1, number 2, number 3, number 4, number 5, number 6. I want a sample of all those numbers, and then I'll decide which one I want, and I'll purchase it. And then all of a sudden, McDonald's cuts you, big and nasty, a double quarter nasty, a big nasty, that's a Big Mac, and they give you all the samples. And bitch, you full off the samples, and goddamn well, you're not gonna support fucking McDonald's after you done had number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Girl, what? So I'm like, baby. Be respectful. The bottom line is be respectful because it comes down to respect. If I'm offering a service and I do not offer samples, or I'm not saying there's a deal where you get it for free, that is not the time and opportunity for you to reach out to me and say, hey, okay. And I told you this before too. Choose 8, Mystic 8, Spirit 8 is a business account. If we're talking privately, you would have my number. You would have another email because private people, we talk, in other ways. We don't communicate to 28 Spirit 8 Mystic at gmail.com. And so already right there, if you're sending that email, I'm expecting, you to be asking questions about services and products that we offer and how you can be involved, not, how does one to send an email? because I'm curious to know if you could, out the kindness of your heart, pull a card and tell me what's going on in the situation. Or, hey, are you able to ask the spirits, kind of like a prayer request of where can I find my key? Because I know I had it, but I think my neighbor came and got it. And it's just like, but what does that have to do with me? And why would I ask my spirits if my spirits are employed by people who are actually supporting the business? Why would I employ my spirits to help you find your damn key? Are you going to go to the bank and go send some money? Like, what's going on here? Are you going to send me a donation? And then I kind of go through back to y'all because there are times that people have supported me regularly. Let's say, for a good example, there's a supporter who is a single mother. She has 9 kids and they're all very young. I think the oldest one is like barely 18 years old. And, for one whole year, now I think the oldest is like 21 or something, 2021. But she supported me throughout the years. Like she was doing reading consultations. She was running events. She was paying for products. I need this or that. She probably got all the oils that I ever offered. And one time in particular, something came up and she said, I really need to book a reading and also need to possibly do some casework, but my funds are kind of funny. And of course, I was like, well, you supported me before. And I'm sure funds was kind of funny when you supported me, in that 1 month you did. And so out of love and respect, I'm going to definitely accept what you have. Out of love and respect, because you supported me, you didn't have to. You fed into the machine of Madam Merkaba. You gave me things when like I said, because you don't know what I got going on over here. You don't know what I got going on over here. You don't know what, bitch. You don't know if I got to pay the IRS. The IRS sent me a tab and said I got to pay them $23,000. You don't know that. And you think I'm about to put my money on hold to pay off that debt that I owe the IRS to talk to spirits for you for what? Like I said, there are times I've done that. But if you have not put in on the business, like I said, we're going to say in 2025, if you have not supported me regularly throughout the years, baby, listen, I thank you for the time you did support. I thank you for the contribution. I thank you for the love and the support continuously. If you are sending a prayer out for me, praise you, thank you. Because of course, God sees all things and God is going to give back to you. I don't even got to pray for you. But the idea that you're tapping into a frequency that you fed, you're going to get fed. Can we talk about it? That's like people who give stuff anonymously. I don't have to donate to a organization or business with you knowing who I am, or I have to brag about it. Hey, you guys, I just donated to St. Jude this amount of money for me to get blessed. Because the idea, and baby, on top of that, St. Jude don't even got to know that I've been blessed in them, because it could have been a whole nother other tea. But the idea that God sees all things, I fed into that frequency. So when that frequency explodes, expands, then I also get a piece of that pie. And I don't got to ask St. Jude for a piece of that pie. God saw what was done and God is going to give me a piece of that pie. And that's where your blessings come in disguise. That's where your hidden blessings come. That's where things that are hidden and unknown come into this world where you're like, damn, what did I be? What did I do to deserve this new house, this new car, or this check that came in the mail out of nowhere? See, that's how that works. Your life is all about what you put in, you will get out of. And people want to oversee that. People want to get around that. And there's no getting around that. Karma is about a debt that's being paid. And whether or not, because you're born into debt, going into the Christian belief that you're borrowed, going into the Christian belief that your life is not your life and that everything that you do in this life is owed to your creator. And as you do not know, if you don't believe in God, your parents gave birth to you. You owe your parents everything that you acquire in this motherfucking life and the thereafter. And even going into your ancestors. So that already speaks volumes that you're paying into debt that you're born into. And so the idea that somebody is in debt, or that you're in debt and you're trying to tap into another debt line and you haven't even paid off debt that you motherfucking owe is crazy to me. And like I said, you don't have to say, well, I don't, I this. Listen, blessings come and blessings go. And like I said, you give, you motherfucking get. And that's an old saying. You give and you get. Ain't no way I know somebody have a business and I'm not going to support that business in any way, shape, or form. Because it don't got to be, I got $100. But baby, I got $5 I can give you. Shout out to my people out there who get readings and we go over time. And I'm not even thinking about the time, honey, because we're so into it. You know, I feel like I'm connected to old souls and you know, I feel like I'm connected to kindred spirits. So we forget about a 30-minute reading and turn into an hour reading. And they know the time went over. And they send over an extra tea and say, hey, this is for going over time. I'm grateful for that. I'm thankful for that. Because like I said, I would have just took it as whatever. Because baby, it's good to connect with people. It's good to connect with people, especially if you've been supporting me to see you grow. We grew together. We grew together. I've seen you blossom. So you goddamn right. I don't see it as, oh my God, okay, we've been past the hour too. You know, when I talk about stuff like that, I'm usually talking about those who intentionally try to take advantage or those who are new that I don't know. Girl, I don't know anything about you. So baby, it's about boundaries. But like I said, you give what you get. If you putting in with Mystic, you damn right you can reach out and say, hey, you know what? Hey, something is a little funny. You know, hey, I'm trying to get, I can't, whatever. Yeah, like I said, you know, bam. Mystic will definitely be like, hey, who? But like I said, if you have not supported in a very long time, and it's not even about supporting, buying product, paying for casework, donations, you just send money over. Then like I said, please don't send no email talking about can I have, because baby, I ain't got it for you. Can I and gimme don't live here no more. Like I said, the bag is empty. Yes, the bag might be full, but that's what they say on Fortnite when you bust that gold open and you go take that gold and somebody else done bust it open before you. When you go pick that gold up, it says, we're sorry, this gold pack belonged to another player. That's how that go. Yeah, we're sorry. The people that donate and pay for is why we on here. The people that donate and pay for is why the internet is on, why the lights are still on. Okay. The other reason why we're still here, we're still talking, we're still moving, because I told y'all, baby, I go where the residuals go. I go where the gold go. Where the blessings go, that's where I go. If I'm not welcome, I ain't motherfucking going. I go where I'm liked. Okay. And that's what it comes down to. I go with their support. Could you imagine being thrown into the middle of the ocean? And we're talking about like way out there, girl. Let's say they dropped your ass off in Antarctica and they told you you gotta swim on back. Could you imagine swimming on back from Antarctica over here to motherfucking United States of America? Could you imagine that by yourself? This is where you need support. You need somebody to have a boat and some sticks. So, at least that'll get you a rowboat, girl. At least that'll get you a kayak. At least that'll get you back. You know what I mean? It may still take time, but at least that'll get you back. But that's what it's about, girl. I'm thrown in the middle of the water. I love support. Okay. I can't swim over there to that dry land by myself. I need support. Okay. I need a life jacket. I need somebody to throw me a life jacket because the universe threw me in the water. I need somebody to throw me a life jacket. I need somebody to have a hot towel for me when I get to land. I need somebody to have a blanket for me to keep me warm because baby, the waters are cold. Bitch, if not, you not there to help, girl. You gonna jump in the water with me trying to hold on to me and not providing shit for me, girl. We all gonna sink. We both gonna drown in that cold ass water. The hell? Baby, we're about staying afloat and surviving. Okay. But like I said, that goes into a lot of tea. You ain't got to tell me anything about your life. I know a lot without even tapping in. Why, when, and where. Your actions tells a lot because you're not just that way, just stranger, that way with everybody. That's that. I pay attention to people, honey. And as we were talking about it with my sister earlier today, I had to I kind of came off a little harsh, but I have to tell her how it is. I told her, your other friend don't like you. Because, baby, if you can't be there for me when I'm going through some serious shit, baby, then that means you don't like me. Can we talk about it? Bitch, there's no way around it. You're the former, you're against me. If I love you, I think about you all the time. Where's the text message? Where's the emails at to show it? Where's the phone calls? Why, when I talk to other people that we know mutually, they're not saying, hey, Leticia asked about you. Because you know why? Because you don't give a fuck about me. That's why. Same thing with that, baby. As a friend, life, death, marriages, losing a job. These are life-changing events. And the fact that you're calling me your friend, your best friend, I'm your sister. But when I needed you the most during these life-changing events, you wasn't there. That means you really don't like me. And you don't have to tell me, your actions tell me. Let's say going into my people out there, going back into it and keeping it on here. People that send me shit out the blue that I don't ask for, bitch, I know you love and care for me. I know that you love and care for me, bitch, because you don't got to know about what I'm doing. You don't got to know about where I'm going through, but you're just like, bitch, I want to make sure you're good. You don't know what I got. You don't know what I got going on. Bitch, I could be better off than what you're better off with right now. And the fact that you still thought about me says a lot about you. It says a lot about your character. It says you're here to support and not see me motherfucking sink. You're here to fucking offer assets, not motherfucking liabilities. And like I said, life is about assets, not liabilities. Assets, not liabilities. And that's what I'm about. So shout out to you all who love and support and contribute anytime and every time you can. I appreciate y'all. Shout out to those who buy products, who pay for casework and all that good stuff. But like I said, even on my post the other day, people who reach out and say, hey, I got you. Shout out to y'all. Because a lot of people don't come through like that. And like say, I really don't care because I be thinking they'd be spirit in or spirit be like, no, they're going to be a little too much for you. They're going to be kind of blowing you up and irritating the fuck out you. And we don't want you to lose your cool with them. We don't want you to give them a reading session. Because I'm working on that. I don't read people like I used to, y'all. Y'all know back then I used to read. Girl, y'all remember that? Oh, y'all remember that? People playing in my time and shit. I'll come straight on here and say, Crystal, you motherfucking bitch. Listen. Now I just say, baby, the spirit wants to take me off my square. The spirit wanted to turn me off my path. And I wish you the best. So, bitch, your energy you trying to send over here, I send it back to you. Because, see, that's how I said to people be channeling energy. They be trying to pull energy. And they be like, I'm going to distract. No, you're not. Because I'm going to keep it pushing. I'm going to keep doing my thing. I'll take a little bit of time out like I did now while I'm waiting to do this reading. And I have my dinner in there cooking. I only had 2 bananas and some popcorn today. Ow! So you're not taking away too much. And we're still good. Okay? But I just have to let you know. Like I said, you get blocked, you get blocked. Don't feel bad about it. Don't cry about it. You cuss me out all day long too. And remember, I'm rubber, you're glue. Okay? I'm rubber, your glue. Anything you say to me comes back to you, and it sticks, girl. Like I told those bitches years ago. And look where they at. Look what's going on. Oh, come on in here. Ow. Come on in here, spirit. Ow. Come on in here, baby. Okay? Let's see who's up in here, honey. Mr. Willie. What is your thoughts on the best ritual to do this Friday for the eclipse blood moon? Well, actually, we're doing something for that. Wait, are we doing something for the full moon eclipse? Are we doing something? Wait a minute. Oh, God. Hold up. Hold on, baby. We're actually, shit. Damn, I haven't put it out there yet. Okay, whatever. Listen, whatever, Mr. Willie, whatever you want to do for the blood full moon, that's up to you. That's your business. I can't advise because that's going to take away from my people. I can't advise, Willie. But trust when I tell you this, okay, the moon is your thoughts. Okay, let's just put it in perspective. The moon is your thoughts. During the full moon, your brain is fully functioning. Your adrenaline is high. You should be motivated to do stuff. When there's some type of blockage of it, because it's a total lunar eclipse, this is telling you to kind of pace yourself, get prepared for what is to come. Just so happens 7 days after that, it is the spring equinox, which is new beginnings. And I told y'all, 2017, we did what we're doing right now this year is what we did in 2017. There was 3 people that actually made it in person. The rest of you were online. I didn't get feedback for the people online. Y'all, I don't chase y'all for feedback and stuff, honey. You got feedback, thank you, bless you, God bless you. But people, girl, they don't hit me up when the blessings are there, girl. They just say, fuck you, Mystic. And then years later, they'll say, hey, I want to tell you the work you did for me manifested, but now I need more work. There we go. But anyway, shout out to the people that did keep me up and like, listen, I manifested because somebody was on their way out the door. And when we did the equinox, they got the money to move. They did their thing and all this other good shit, girl. It was a blessed situation. And so that's the type of energy we're doing this year too. So just use this time to plan and prepare. Even though it's a full moon, work around the energy. Like right now, work that energy now. But use that time to sit and think about people, things, reevaluate. We have all these cycles and people are still in the same place. You should be having new friends or having stronger friendships than last year. Let's talk about it. Each time there's a lunar cycle, each time there's a shift in energies and frequencies, solstices and equinox, you are dealing with elevation. So things should be better. Things should be stronger. If you are feeling like it's not, and it has gotten worse, now this time on the 13th and 14th, you need to reevaluate what, when, why, and how. Now, let me tell you as a little fun fact. Now that I'm thinking about it, someone I know, they got somebody coming over, y'all. We forgot that the full moon. I thought the full moon was on the 17th. Don't ask me how I thought that. I guess I was in a Mandela effect. So just so happened, someone I know, they wanted to do something, and I was like, oh hell no, the full moon is around that time. Well, just so happened, it's also a total lunar eclipse. And of course, this is the best time to evaluate your people, places, and things around you, your friends, your family, and all this other good shit, even like your health. Any goals you set, this is a good time to reevaluate that. So how ironic is it that someone I know has somebody coming to visit them during this time? And I feel like a lot of things are going to be revealed to them during this time. Isn't it weird how the universe always align you with frequency? Yes, honey. Where people are saying, and you're like, I don't see it, I don't see it. And now the universe is like, you're gonna see it right now. You're gonna see it when she comes. Come on in here. Come on, Tina Wells. How you doing? I never tip before, I always tip after I receive my food. I know that's right, Tina Wells. And that's how it's about tipping after your food. Okay? And see, there's nothing wrong with that. At least you still tip though. See, that's how I be telling people, because I know people that do DoorDash and what is the other one? Grubhub and shit. And they're like, ooh, oh, it's a $9 order. I don't know. They order a lot of shit. It's a $200 fucking meal because they give them the receipt. I'm like, I remember when I did Postmates and shit. But it will gag the fuck out of you when you get home and it said they increased their tip $50, $40 because that's happened. There's even times where I got to them. Now, like I said, that was before all this shit went down, the pandemic and shit. I got to them and they gave me a $50 bill or $100. I remember this lady ordered, what was it? What was that? BJ's, I think. And she gave me $100 bill. And then, girl, like I want to say an hour later, she called DoorDash and was like, yes, I gave your driver $100, but didn't give him a change. So DoorDash called me and I was like, excuse me, they gave me that money. I don't have to go back to them. And then they were like, no, you do. I was like, okay, hung up, called back. And they were like, no, you don't. They're like, no, you do not. If the customer gave you that, that is her fault that she gave you that. You do not. And I was like, praise you, God. So anyway, you never know how that might turn out. Now, like I said, if you get the food or it's a regular customer that never ever tips and they still ordering big ass shit, they're flaunting the food in front of you. You goddamn right, baby. I'm delivering you cold ass food. You goddamn right, bitch. I'm taking my motherfucking time to bring you the food. I'm making sure they don't give you no fucking utensils. They give you utensils, I'm throwing it out the bag. That's it. That's it, babe. See, that's what I said. They don't need me doing DoorDash and Grubhub and all those other things. Because God, I'll tell you this right now. You're not tipping like that, baby, and you're a regular. Okay, baby, I done did 3 orders for you. You've never tipped. Baby, I'm not giving you no condiments. I don't give a fuck about you giving me bad rating because I will let them know. That hoe don't tip, and that hoe had nerve to rate me at one store. Like, babe. There we go. And then I put the voodoo on her. I go back to her house. I give her some egg with some motherfucking mushrooms and some fucking cat shit and mix all that with some little pig blood, girl, and throw it right at the motherfucker door. Squat, squat, squat. You won't get a motherfucker DoorDash again. I bet you that. Now try that again. Now, baby, let's try it again, baby. You order what? And you couldn't even give me $2.50. Hell, 50 cents. Girl, don't give you shit. Cause I could imagine a girl. Shout out to my DoorDashers out there and Grubhub people that ain't get tipped, girl. You doing all this heavy ass work and they not tipping you. They're like flaunting it in front of you, girl. Like you gotta work hard for your money. And they saying, bitch, you might be hungry, but I'm about to order some expensive ass shit and not tip your ass. And that's what I've been thinking too. If you got $200 to waste on dinner, why you can't throw in $5 as a tip? Huh? Why you can't throw $5 in as a tip? Huh? Why you can't throw $5 in as a tip? If you don't need, like, it just doesn't make sense. And I think these turtles are fine. I'm about to whoop this little turtle's ass right now. I'm about to whoop his ass. He about to get taken out this thing and thrown outside out on the patio. He about to be outside. He about to be crawling and looking outside for some bugs outside. Look at it. Look, he think he won. He think he won. Look at him. He think he fucking won and shit. Anyway, y'all, let me go. LaShawn, what are the best herbs used for seduction and ear? Okay, so the best herbs used for seduction and irresistibility is Damiana, rose, and jasmine. Those are the best herbs to use. Now, of course, you know, Damiana don't work for everybody. Rose don't work for everybody. Jasmine don't work for everybody. Okay. But, you sound like you know what you're doing, LaShawn Dawson. So you know what you're doing. There's more to it. You gotta add a little more into that. You know what I mean? Anyway. Anyway, let me go, y'all. Love and light, True Spirit Missing at Voxstar.com. Shout out to you all that's been in here. Good seeing y'all. And the new people, the new names I haven't seen. Shout out to you all. Anyway, y'all. Bye for now. Love and light, love and truth. And y'all will see me again soon. Okay, girl? Bye, y'all.